Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this? I don't taste anything. I don't taste sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, milk, nothing. Nothing.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I did a voting poll for which video I should upload. So here most of you voted for BL couples with terrible chemistry. So before the video starts, disclaimer, I don't hate any of the actors I am gonna mention in the video, and you and I can have a different opinions and both of us can be right in our own way. You guys might love their chemistry, it's totally fine. And I would love to see your opinions in the comments section, just be respectful. So let's begin the video. Number 1, Jaw, and first from Don't Say No the series. If you have watched my videos you might know I always told that I am not a fan of their chemistry. I don't know. For me chemistry is more of a spark between two people. If I don't feel the spark, they will do a whole makeout session. I won't feel anything. For perfect example, Adachi and Kurosawa from Cherry Magic. They had such a nice chemistry that it didn't even bother me that they didn't kiss in the entire season. And not a fan of Jaw's acting in Don't Say No, which also don't help. Because OMG, those crying scenes kinda made me cringed. I can see them with different people and having better chemistry, or having a better plot than Don't Say No. Next is Jimmy Tommy. Like they are kinda on and off thing for me, like not a fan of them in Why Are You? But enjoyed them in Saifa Zahn Story. Not a fan of them in Close Friend. Kinda liking them in Remember 15. And I don't have much interest in their upcoming project Middleman's Love. And I might be one of those few people who loved Jae-yoon and Jimmy than Jimmy and Tommy. Like I enjoyed them a lot in Peach of Time. I think these two need a more fluffy drama, like I think both are kinda made for it because that one blank face of Jimmy keep coming in my mind whenever he had a serious scene. So I think these two are more suited a nice comedy romance genre. Which isn't a bad thing either, since not so many actors can do comedy very well, but these two can. So let's move on. Next is Nutpetch from Oxygen the series. OMG, I was really disappointed with the show since I had read the novel. Like the way these two have boring chemistry, and in the novel, Gwei's is very cheerful and always smile. But the series Gwei will make you depressed since it was the first project for them. I will let pass the acting, but they had such boring chemistry, like since they made both the character are very similar characters. Like both are equally dull and boring. I always prefer the side couple over them, and I am loving Nut with Plan in Something in My Room. He had improved a lot. And they had such nice chemistry. So you guys should watch There's Something in My Room. It's a really nice drama. Let's move on. Dun Ba from Gen Y 2. I had just one question: how the hell did these two become a couple? Like in season 1 we have a love triangle going for Thanu and Phi. And I was waiting for Thanu and Phi. But we got Thanu and Wei just because fans wanted them to be together. Like you don't throw a story you were creating throughout the first season just because some fans liked them. Like in the first season. We have been hinting as Thanu and Phi will going to be a couple because they had some sort of destiny thing is going on. But they throw all that stuff just because some Insta poll. And just to mention, Gen Y2 is definitely in my top 10 worst BL series. Like it was an awful season with absolute no plot. And when they made Thanu and Wei as the main couple it got worse. First of all, Wei is one of the most boring and stereotypical main characters. Like these he needs glucose more than a new boyfriend. He always needs someone in his life like Thanu and Fa, or else he will be sad or depressed. And even the couple I enjoyed in the first season were Mark Kit. They gave them a trashy story of them practicing a long-distance relationship. Like honey, that's not how it works, and with no screen time of Pak and Tong throughout the season, was a punishable offense to me. Like in the entire season Wei was crying over his boyfriend breaking up with no reason. And he doesn't even care when he found out that his boyfriend is dying. Both Thanu and Wei were trying to be a cliché couple but ended up being a couple with zero chemistry and literally no plot. And now the couples I am going might make me cancel. The next one is Pond and Fuan from Fish Upon the Sky. I really don't like them in Fish Upon the Sky. I think they had better off-screen chemistry than on-screen chemistry. I think I might like them in their upcoming projects, but definitely not a big fan of them in Futs. And I prefer Fuan and Neo from Cause You're My Boy the series. I don't have a much reason for them. I think I don't see a much spark in
Still, I don't taste that sweetness. I just don't taste the sweetness.
them, and Pond's acting need an improvement. Like he had a same facial expression throughout the whole show. So I guess he might improve after some time. The next one is Bright Win. I wouldn't say these two are overrated but never got the hype for them. Like they had okay chemistry, that's it. Nothing spectacular. Like they gave me a major bromance vibe instead of a couple one.
Run, Forrest, run!
Like these two suits more if they got to portrait as straight couples. Next one, Air Off Gun. OMG, I am gonna get cancelled for this one. But I was never fan of them since Puppy Honey. I would always prefer Gun's previous project. I think they don't have much of a spark for me like I loved Gun with Pack in Love Love You. I wished we would have gotten different pairing with these actors, like I can see Kai and Arm as a pair also. And I kinda like them in Not Me. Still my favorite couple is Dan Yoke. But I think they suit more of dark tone drama. So here the video ends. It's all just my opinion. In the end you can disagree with me. I wouldn't mind. I would love to see your opinions in the comment section and tell me your least favorite BL pairing.
Run.